Tell me if this rings true to you. When you send an email campaign, pretty much the same old customers always buy. You might get a few nibbles from other members of your email list, but there are some beloved stalwarts who'll pretty much buy anything you ever offer. And then there are some lurkers on the list who've been around for a while and they are just not that's a tough nut to crack. Those customers are tired of what you're trying to sell them. You haven't aligned your offers with their motivations, and so they may be on your list, but they're worthless to you until you can get them to buy. In the last video, we broke down the 8 motivators of buyer behavior. Today, you're going to learn 10 promotional email types and the buyer motivators that these promotions satisfy so that you can delight and inspire action from even more of your subscribers. Welcome to the Email Mavens YouTube channel, the place for winery owners and marketing pros who want to sell more wine online by sending better marketing emails. I'm Erica Walter, the founder and CEO of Email Mavens, and I want you to start selling more wine with your email campaigns right now. So I'm gonna cut right into it and start talking to you about the promotional emails you can use to inspire action from your subscribers. Let's do this. Let's cook. Number 1, limited time offers. You know the ones: 72-hour flash sale, 1 week only, member pricing for today, happy hour. Limited time offers align with fear, impulse, and acceptance as motivators for action. Try a happy hour offer for some of your best customers. Take buyers on your list who aren't wine club members yet and give them member pricing for 1 week only. Tell the lurkers on your email list that they have 2 days to buy or you're kicking them off the list. Yeah, I'm serious. Let's keep cooking. Next up, site-wide savings. You know, save 20% on everything in the store for, usually this kind of comes sandwiched with a limited time offer because most wineries don't discount their entire store in perpetuity. But what motivators line up with this one? It's the same as the one before, right? Fear, impulse, acceptance, but one more: financial gain. Because if you could get a wine for 20% off what you would normally pay, you're already winning. This is a great opportunity to encourage volume sales, because if the entire store is 10% off, you might as well get a case of your favorite wine and not just dink and dunk with, 2 or 3 bottles. Lean on some of that need motivation or the problem of not having enough white wine for summer celebrations. The third promotional email I want to talk to you about is the promo code just for you. These are different than site-wide savings because you are positioning your offer as exclusive to the customer. And what motivator do you think this particular promotional email appeals to? Aspiration, baby. If you're the Royal Highness getting the special offer, you almost feel obligated to take advantage to prove that you are the Royal Highness or whatever. So you get the point. This is an aspiration motivator, and I want you to play around with who on your list you might want to motivate to stay at a specific status or live up to a specific status. We're rolling right along, and the next motivator I want to talk to you about is free shipping. I mean, shipping included. Because we don't give stuff away for free in exchange for buying alcohol. Thanks, alcohol compliance laws. Listen, free shipping is just like the site-wide savings in that it's basically going to appeal to the same 4 motivators: fear, impulse, acceptance, and financial gain. You don't want to pay for shipping. You want to save money on shipping. You're making money on the deal. You get the point. We are rounding the corner. We're getting into number 5 of the promotional emails, and this one is bundles or volume incentives. This is when you're taking a selection of your wines putting them together and making them available in a special way. Bundles and volume incentives are going to appeal to some similar motivators, impulse, acceptance, but it's also potentially going to appeal to aspiration, right? I want to be the kind of person that buys the winemaker's picks, right? Now, bundles and volume incentives are a great opportunity for you to curveball in some of the lesser used motivators, specifically health and need. Try this on for size. You need to get outside and enjoy nature, but you also want to be able to take in those epic views with an incredible estate wine on hand. Good news, that's why we've created our estate wine in a can bundle. 4 estate wines in a perfect on-the-go format so that you can have your hike and take your sip at the top of the mountain. Your well-being and health says thank you. Or how about the need option? You drank all of your favorite white wines last summer. They're gone. They don't even taste that good anymore if you do still have some. You need this selection of our favorite summertime sippers to enjoy paired with the sun's glorious rays. 5 down, 5 to go. And the next promo I want to talk to you about is the gift with purchase. Now, again, there could be some financial gain involved, right? I get the gift. I don't have to buy the gift. But the one I want you to think about here, the angle that this might actually satisfy if you try, is pleasure. That's right. Think about how you could include something that would enhance the enjoyment of the wine at home, like the perfect cheese to go with that Syrah, or better yet, a Riedel glass 2-pack when you buy 6 bottles of our new release. The Riedel glass is the perfect vehicle with which to get the wine from the bottle to your mouth, and it will enhance your enjoyment, your pleasure, dare I say, when you enjoy this wine. The next kind of promo I want to talk with you about is one that I don't see that many wineries taking full advantage of. It's the buy more, save more promotion. You know, buy 3 bottles, save 5%. Buy 6 bottles, enjoy 20% off or whatever. Now, this one obviously has some financial gain built in, but you could also use the need motivator here, right? You need more of this wine collection for X, Y, or Z in your life. This solves a problem that you have, which is the problem of not enough wine. You need to buy more of it to solve that big, big problem that you have. Buy more, save more, financial gain and need satisfied. Now, I'm sure that as you've been watching along, you've been wondering when I will talk to you about not discounting the product. Your time has come. The next kind of promotion I want to talk to you about is just, hey, it's new. It's here. So new arrivals or even new introductions to our family of wines is another kind of promotional email that you should consider in your overall mix. This one satisfies the impulse motivator like nobody's business, right? Because if it's new, that's exciting, and impulse motivators are typically like, what's the excitement? How do I scratch that itch of something like really overwhelming and cool and new and thrilling? So when you have a new arrival or a product launch, lean on impulse buyers and maybe throw on a limited time offer if you really want to seal the deal, because those two work really nicely together. We only have 2 more types of promotional emails to talk about, and they're 2 that I love to execute for my winery clients and help my students execute more effectively. Next up, we have big news, scores, accolades behind the scenes. This kind of email is way less about like a Sunday, buy, and way more of a behind the scenes sort of like establishing the story behind or someone else's opinion of your exceptional product. So if you have a new release that scores a big score, you could include the review, you could include a buy now, but you could also share a link to a video where your winemaker is talking about what went into making this wine so incredible. What this does is it solidifies and satisfies the aspiration motivators of your customers when they are in the know and given this behind the scenes feel, plus seeing a big score or something that got, front page news or something that really sets your brand apart. They're motivated to buy it and have it and share more of that story because it's aligned with what matters to them. And it's aligned with the kind of person or wine buyer that they want to be. So even though big scores can absolutely just motivate based on impulse or fear or even pleasure, I like leaning a little bit more on the aspiration angle when some of these kinds of things come up. And the final promotional email that I want to touch on today is your seasonal promotional email. Now, seasonal can be like winter, spring, summer, fall. It could also be awards season, baseball season, college football season. Believe it or not, these are all themes that can motivate buyer behavior, either because of need, right? It might be golf season and you need your favorite estate wine in a can, wink, or pleasure from having the perfect wine for summer sunsets, or the ultimate red wine for fireside sips, or the exceptional Syrah to pair with your Easter ham. Pleasure. Now that you know the 8 motivators of buyer behavior and the 10 promotional email types that can satisfy these motivators, it's time for you to actually put into practice what you've learned. Ask yourself, what are my customers really motivated by? And really consider, as you're looking at what you've been doing, are you only really satisfying 1 or 2 motivations? If the answer is yes, and I'm guessing it is, as you plan the next quarter of emails, ask yourself how you might be able to include new offerings, new campaign ideas, and new buyer motivations to the overall mix so that you can appeal to even more of the subscribers on your email list and maybe even convert the white whale that is the lurkers. Each of these offers works in different levels of effectiveness based on what you've already been doing, your unique winery's product mix, and what you already have available to sell. But don't shortchange the importance of really thinking through and mixing up what you position and how you position it to your customers. There's your challenge. You have your homework. You're going to mix it up a little bit the next time you put together a promotional email calendar to make sure that you're using more of the new tools in your toolkit. If you loved this video and feel motivated to do so, it would make me so happy if you would subscribe to the Email Mavens YouTube channel and ring the bell to be notified every time a new episode is live. Subscribe to our weekly email party so that you get knowledge bombs and hot takes and step-by-step instructions and action trackers that will help you not just watch what we're putting out here on the YouTube channel, but implement what you learn. At Email Mavens, we believe that every winery can sell more wine online by leveraging effective email marketing strategy. And now that you've learned all these new promotional emails, you've got more tools in your toolkit. Until next week, keep pressing send on your next best email. A specific status. I'm winking a lot in this one. Whatevs.
Lots of punch-ins.
Yeah, lots of punch-ins. Punch in on this. Let's keep cooking! Site-wide savings align with the motivators of... I started with Carmen Sandiego and now I'm like, okay.
You're almost done. It's the last
I
part,
know, we're
last
so
video.
close. And until next week, keep pressing send on your next best email.
Oh, the recording stopped right at the end there.
Oh,